Hey everyone, my name is Selik and welcome back to the Wynncraft series. If you're enjoying these kinds of videos, make sure to drop a like and smash that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out and it lets me know you want to see more videos just like this one. And of course, a huge shout out to the channel members for supporting and helping make videos like this possible. Now, let's get right into the video. Hey everybody and welcome back. So as always, I am very excited to get playing on this. We were in Debtless, and before I started this video today, I went ahead and I came back to Ragni. We went ahead and banked some stuff. Let's go check that out. I'll just show you guys what we have in there. And I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I like my inventory looking a little nice, just so I kind of know where everything is. I put these two infested pit keys in here, as it's a dungeon, a level 17 dungeon at that, and I am nowhere near that. I'm level 11. But that is exciting, and the reason I say that is because we do have two decrepit sewers keys, and I think that's what we're going to do today. And I'm really excited. So I've been talking with some people in our Discord. If you're not in that, by the way, I'd highly recommend joining. We have some really cool discussions here, you know, people playing this game, and, you know, whatever the case may be, we have a bunch of really cool people in there, and if that's something you're interested in, there will be a link in the description. Would love to have you there, be a part of the community even more. We'd all welcome you open arms. But yeah, we're in Ragni today. I want to go ahead and keep finishing up our inventory. So we have our thunder powder still. We don't need that right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the bank. I did not realize that was in there. And then from there, I'll kind of hold on to these. And I did my my free crate for the day, my login bonus, and I did get this this bow. I'm not going to be using this, obviously, as it's the Archer Hunter. And then, of course, we have the 11, which is the Assassin Ninja. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell these. And from there, we will see what's next. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. Hopefully you can give me a good price today for the stuff. So you'll looking between 11 and 35 emerald. Not bad. So that is good for us. So our emerald pouch is just about full. We have 413 emeralds in there. We have six emerald blocks in just 29 just kind of loose emerald in there. Now somebody has been telling me that there are ways to get bigger emerald pouches, which is really cool. This is only a tier 1, so we will also work on getting those later on, and I'm really excited for that because boy do we need it. We need that a lot. So these boots here, so once we hit level 14, we're probably going to wear these because these look really good for our class. I should have probably put these in the bank beforehand. There's actually a little chest right here that I didn't realize is cool. So awesome. So what we're going to do is we are going to start the quest line for the Sewers of Ragni, because what we get here, it's a minimum combat level 5. It's a medium distance away and the difficulty is medium, so hopefully we don't die. But you get 450 XP. We get a thoracic, which I'm not sure what that is, but we do get the Decrepit Sewers dungeon key, so we will have another one. And we get Witherhead's rib, which I'm not sure what that is, so I'm really excited to get into this and see what we can do, because right next to it, there's the Decrepit Sewers right there. And we're going to be doing that as well today. So very excited, honestly kind of scared, but I have a feeling this episode's going to be a good one. So let's buckle in. So while I run over here, I did want to talk about some stuff, just to kind of, you know, keep it open here, is a lot of you guys have recommended shaders, and boy, do I love shaders. If you watch some of my other videos, not the Wynncraft series, I do use shaders. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of this mod and everything, but when I go ahead and record and I stream and, you know, use all that stuff together, my game lags really bad, no matter what shader pack I use, which is really unfortunate. So it's kind of one of those things where, you know, we've been doing it without them for so long at this point. It's kind of okay for me to not have them. However, down the road, we will be able to use them. Just, you know, I have to get a better computer by the sounds of it. But we'll get there as time goes on. I did see how this game looks with shaders, and this game is beautiful. Like, this server as a whole is very beautiful looking. So I'm excited to try those out. Another thing somebody told me is if you see flower pots on the ground, try to break them because you can get stuff out of them, which is really cool because I wouldn't have ever guessed it. You can get just different items out of it, and even like up to, I think he said mythic grade, which is, sounds awesome. All right, so we are at the entrance here of the Decrepit Sewers, which, guys, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of nervous. We're just getting bodied by weak zombies. But we're going to start this quest because I do want to still kind of just go down the journey and learn everything as we go. I'm having a ton playing this. You guys have been awesome. You know, every video is full of comments, you know, willing to help and just things you guys like and are kind of like living through me. And, you know, I couldn't be happier with it. So without further ado, let's talk to Wynncraft and let's do it.
Soldier, good timing. We've been requesting help for ages.
Okay, what kind of help are we looking for?
With the corrupted hordes terrorizing the plains, more and more people are moving to Ragni.
Okay.
The issue is, the major sewer pipe's been blocked up. No wonder nobody wanted the job.
You know, blocked up sewer pipes typically don't have a good track record, and there could be just a lot of poop in there.
I'm going to need you to get your hands dirty. I'll need some assistance with the blockage.
Oh, man.
Here's the brief. We get in, deploy small explosives to dislodge the blockage, and get out. We're using this side pipe. The larger one down the hill, well, you don't want to stray too far into that one.
All right, this is already sounding kind of dangerous for a multitude of reasons, so I'm in.
Keep your wits about you in there. All sorts of things could be lurking. Ready? Let's go.
I'm about as ready as we can ever be, Wynncraft. And the reason I say that is, I don't know if you've ever been there, but down the way just a little bit, there is an entire forest just riddled with spiders, and it is terrifying. All right, so sneak to continue. So we need to go up here and enter the sewer. Hopefully it doesn't smell like a sewer, but I'm very excited. Without further ado, guys, here we go. I just want to take a second. I love the transitions that we have here where you can just kind of walk in. I think that is really cool. Okay, so ouch. I don't even know what hit me. Was it the bat? I hear it. I just don't see it. Anyways. Oh, it was the bat. Okay. So we need to go ahead and explore here and find the blockage. So this is all very new to me. So again, I'm kind of nervous. What is that? It's just corrupted sewage. Oh. These things are kind of hard to see. That's scary. So I forgot, I do have a new ability. I have my little ice guy. So we need to make sure to use that. I do have 6 potions as well. You guys were very quick to tell me to remember to use those. And boy, do I know. It probably could have went ahead and saved me a few times in the last episode, but here we are. You know, I will say I do get hit by things sometimes, and I just don't know where they're coming from. Oh, I dropped the chest. What did we get? We got a unidentified wand. Okay, so that's awesome. See, like right now I'm getting hit by stuff, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. And then once I move a little bit, I am able to figure that out. But let's go ahead and try to work our way over here. We have a little bit of an obstacle course here. Let's see if we can make this. I don't know if I want to fall in this water. You know, to keep the roleplay alive here, water in sewers is typically not a good place to be. But one thing I did want to talk about as well. Hey, we leveled up, so we're gonna go ahead and add our abilities into there. So let's go ahead and do that real fast because you guys will yell at me. We have 2 more points. We'll go ahead and put that in intelligence or intellect, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna keep on moving forward here. What is that? Oh no! Wait! I didn't have my weapon out. Oh no! That music was eerie. But there are packs I want to kind of mess around with. You know, a lot of people said there's different things to add more immersion. So I do want to try and see what I can run on my PC and kind of go from there. Wynncraft, you've been down here this whole time and that thing just ran by?
Good, you caught up. Watch your step around this place, soldier.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch my stuff. It's yucky down here.
Our scouts have confirmed that this area is clear, but a wrong turn could lead you into the old prison complex.
Oh, gosh.
We really don't want to end up there.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't think that that's a nice place to be.
Anyway, I found the blockage. It's right up ahead.
Wonderful.
Here's a small explosive. I placed one at the blockage already. If that alone doesn't work, use this.
Oh gosh, okay. So she gave me the explosive, and we also have a stone-hewn wand. That is a hard word to say. Hewn. Stone-hewn. But it looks like we can get the paradise out of here, which is really cool. But I don't know if that's any better than what we have, because we did also enchant this one to give us some more water damage. But let's find a way to get rid of this blockage here. All right, we're going up the stairs. Now I don't exactly know which way I'm going, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. That's just a big dark hole. Okay, so we're gonna right click to explode here. Hopefully we can get up here without any mishaps. So we're almost there. Wonderful. So we're gonna... Oh no. Oh, the water's coming in. Oh, let the water flow. What is that? Okay, real quick, monsters aside, this is gorgeous. The design on this is just absolutely stunning. Like, I love this. Let's keep it going. So a lot of you guys too have been saying, for the most part, you can kind of just run by monsters and creatures, which is fine, but I don't find that as fun. Like, if I'm trying to survive my way out of here, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm gonna try to do it as much as I can, but I am going to use my meteors. Yeah, we're gonna use those 100 times over. I don't like that noise, but I just went ahead and used my ice kind of spell there for the first time, so that was kind of cool. Let's see what else it does. Oh man, this thing's actually really powerful. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to be using that more often in any kind of fight. That was very powerful. As a mage, I feel like we are very powerful. It's just we're kind of squishy, it feels like, and I just die really quick. I just don't have the reaction time that I feel like is required to play this. But that's okay. That is a-okay. I am excited to explore at some point and see kind of how the melee classes feel, because... Oh gosh, because I really like how the mages feel, but I can only imagine how fun the other classes are as well. All right, so I'm not sure how to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there is a... Oh, there's... We can't get out of here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we need to just press on forward here. We got the Skeleton Reaper. Oh gosh, okay, he's so fast. Oh, but he is nothing compared to... Okay, he is nothing compared to a Meteor and Ice Snake combo. But, it's in progress, so maybe I missed it? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on going here, because we just need to find a way out. Break the pillar. Okay, it seems very unstable. Hey, I know that feeling. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh man. Okay, I am collapsing Ragni from the bottom up. That's what we're doing. Let's hopefully get out of here. Do some more parkour here, which is very scary. Okay. All right, we made it. It looks like we are finding our way out here. This looks familiar to how we came in. It's probably a little bit different, but I think we finished the quest, so that is very good. Nope, I was wrong. I was very... Okay. I want to turn around and see what's going on, but I'm scared. But the pipe is flooding. Okay, the water is coming. The water is in fact coming. Okay, whew. I failed. Waiting for the water. How did I fail? Oh gosh, okay. We're going again. Keep getting stuck. All right, this time we're not turning around. We're just going. Got full concentration mode here. All right, I think we made it. Yeah, we made it. We didn't drown this time. Good job, guys. Go
Looks like we
team.
underestimated the amount of sewage.
Yeah, there's a lot of sewage in there. I just failed it.
I lost you for a bit back there. It's lucky we found each other, to be honest. This sewer has some history, you know. Back during the Ragni raids, they used to have civilians here, in the old prison.
That's kind of crazy that this used to be a prison.
Sometimes it wasn't enough. Some say there's still things roaming there, left over from the slaughters.
Yeah, I kind of ran into a couple of them.
Let's get out of here. Do you still have the explosive I gave you?
I sure do.
Good. Let's use it on this wall. It looks like we can break right through.
All right, good idea. Let's go ahead and light it up. Jen, we stood very close to that. But anyways, we made it out. So I think this may be the ending?
Looks like that first explosion cleared the pipe. The Ragni citizens are going to be happy.
Cool.
And count yourself lucky that we didn't run into anything too nasty in there. Some of the stories. Ugh.
Okay, so we get an option here. Did you feel there was something watching you?
I don't know exactly what's in there, soldier.
Okay.
I can't stop you from exploring the dungeon, but I recommend you gear up first.
Oh man, okay.
Legend has it that Bob, the legendary warrior, was born in them during a raid on Ragni.
Legend of Bob, okay.
His mother died in childbirth, but some people say she lay down there for years, rotting, waiting.
Oh gosh, alright.
But that's just a story. Thanks for your help, soldier, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for taking me into the sewers. It was very nice to make sure the backup was fixed. All right, so we got 450 experience. We got the thoracic, and then we have another key in Witherhead's Rib. Now, what is that? Witherhead's Rib. We got... Okay, so the thoracic seems to be like a chest piece, so that's kind of cool. All right, good to know what that is. But we can get a rare item out of that, which is pretty cool. We got another key. Now, we got a rib, which is a currency, can be exchanged for items at the Decrepit Sewers dungeon shop. Okay, so I did see the dungeon NPC. I'm going to guess that that is him. We have a key collector, too. I will see what he is up to as well. Okay, so with this guy... Okay, so we can buy things with the ribs. So I'm not entirely sure how we get the ribs yet, but this costs 1. We get the Skeletic, which is a dark wizard and or mage wand, which is really cool. It's actually really nice. This looks really good compared to what we have. You get +3 agility, you get 5% walk speed, 6% air damage, and let's see, anything else. Let's see, there's powder slots that you can add to it. I don't want to buy it just yet, just because I want to see kind of what all we have, but that looks pretty good. And then obviously you can get things for other classes, which is really cool. It looks like we have another one here. We have the Serpent's Kiss, which is a 9 DPS average. You can poison. Okay, so this looks pretty awesome as well. Then what else? We have some gear, which is cool. Now this might be something we invest in. So some gear here, because we aren't very geared up. This is a legendary item. +5 spell damage. I might buy this. Witherhead's Talisman. We might take this into the dungeon. Now, I don't know what entails us in the dungeon, but I'm very excited to find out. I think the dungeon, at least from what I just saw, I don't know if that's the dungeon. It looks really, really nice. Okay, and you can get tier 3 pickaxes here. Okay, awesome. So you can get all the crafting stuff here. So it looks like you can get the upgrades from dungeons and all that, which is pretty neat, actually. I like that. So let's look at our weapon. So we have average DPS 21, and this one's 22. So we may actually get this. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll buy the skeleton. Oh, wait, I forgot about this, the talisman. How are we looking on ours? All it is, okay, no, we're gonna get the talisman first. You guys are probably screaming at me right now to pick something else, but we're gonna go ahead and buy that. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. We're gonna put that on because that will help us out a lot, I feel. So, because, I mean, let's be honest, 5% loot damage, 8% XP bonus, and the 5% spell damage, I think that will go a long way, especially for the future here. So, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check out the key collector guy. Okay, oh my... Okay, so I can't do anything with him yet. So maybe I need to have my key out. I don't want to just give him anything yet, but it looks like we can do the dungeon. So very excited here. I probably have to have my key out for him, and then if I had to guess, it makes me go to the dungeon. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. So we figured that out. Very nice. So what I'm going to do real quick is we're going to go back to Ragni. We're going to go ahead and open these guys up just to see if it's anything we can use right now, and kind of make some room here, and then we'll come back. I'll probably get some more potions just because I don't know what to expect here. Very excited. Why can't I talk to people with my weapon out? There we go. So potion of healing. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and buy some of these. It looks like they're all the same, just a little bit better. We'll probably get the big ones because we do have our heal spell as well. So with that as a combination, I feel like that'd be pretty good. But let's go on over to Ragni, and we'll go see the item identifier real quick, and then we'll come on back here. I love how alive Ragni is. I think all the major cities, and so far anywhere I've went, there's just people there, and I think that's so cool. Even if they are just the ghosts and we can't really do the same things, I just think it's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and identify this, and this, and I believe that is it. See if we get any goodies. So we have warmth, which is a 3 defense item, which is not too bad. I mean, we'll be able to use that, so that's good. We have obviously the Thorashik here. I'll go ahead and see if that's an upgrade for us. Now we have the Paradise, which is 11 DPS. Unfortunately, this is kind of bad compared to what we're using, but the stats on it's pretty cool. But I'll probably go ahead and sell that, and yeah, we'll see kind of what's going on with the chest piece here. We have the solidified chest plate, which is 2 defense. This one is 45 health. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wear this one. It's just better just off the top, so I think this is definitely the way to go. We get -2 loot bonus, which doesn't seem good. We're gonna find out. This is our first run through, so who knows? It might just overall be better for us either way. We're gonna find out here. Trying to heal. There we go. We're gonna run back to the bank. We'll go ahead and bank that stuff. Actually, I'm gonna sell the trash that we got here because I don't need that, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with selling certain things compared to the others. Speaking of, you guys absolutely toasted me in the comments for getting rid of the depressed items, and I think it was the leaf set. We're keeping those for now on. We are keeping those, and we will deal with them when we deal with them. You guys were relentless, which was funny, but I learned my lesson on those guys. But we'll go ahead and sell those, and I will move forward here. We're gonna put our other ring on, so we're looking like a noob, and I absolutely love it. We're gonna go ahead and I'll keep the Paradise just because I think it's a cool name. I'm gonna put that in my bank. I'm pretty sure I already have one in there, but I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, we do. So this one's actually, I believe, a little bit better. I love that they can. Yeah, this one's actually a lot better. I like that they can have different stat rolls. I think that's really interesting, and it makes the game kind of different no matter how you play it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my other thing in here because I want to have a full inventory. I don't want to have anything that's going to make it so we can't pick something up later. So that's what we're gonna do there. But without further ado, I'm gonna head back on over to the sewers, and we're gonna finally do our first dungeon. Now, would it be me running to wherever I'm going and seeing a pack of zombies or whatever the case may be and just dropping a meteor on them? I think not. I'm not even trying to kill all of them. I just wanted to do that. All right, so we made it back here to the potion merchant. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some of the big ones. Now we have 12, so I think 12 should be good because, again, we do still have our healing spell. I am trying to get better at pressing the correct keys. I have an issue kind of just because I don't remember which ones they're on, and I know I can go ahead and change those key bindings, so I'll have to figure that out. But for the most part, I feel like I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. So I want to get the hang of it first before I know that, you know, there's something, you know, not too great with it. But it looks like GenPress has another quest here. Is there another one that has to do with that, or? I don't see anything for the decrepit sewers anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click it. We're gonna go give this man our key, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I have access to the dungeon, this time only. Oh man. Here we go.
civilians of Ragni during raids. Now it just holds corpses.
That was terrifying. Oh my gosh. I genuinely feel like I made a mistake when I jumped down that after that voice line. That was insane. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving. I have no idea what goes on here, so we're going into this absolutely blind, so this should be a fun experience for everybody. Oh, I'm getting timed on the top left, so there's an amount of speed. Okay, so I kind of need to be a little bit quick. Okay, so I need to kill 18 mobs for that to open. All right, so good to know. This is really, excuse me, this is really neat. Okay, so luckily we do have the abilities to do some good damage, which is good. Oh, gonna drop our meteor here. Okay, so I need to slay 18. So how does that work? Do they all open up, I wonder, or is it just? Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. I don't know if it all opens up or if you pick which one opens up. These things spawn really fast. I'm gonna take a health pot there. So it's opening the door. Okay, so I opened the one down here. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not entirely sure, but the one up there didn't open, so we're gonna keep moving forward here. I would imagine if I'm doing something wrong, it'll tell me or let me know. But that's where these guys are going to. And if I recall correctly, these guys cannot see us. So, well, I mean, they can probably see us just like we can see them, but we're not in the same instance. Parkour. Go through the parkour. What? There's a parkour course in here? All right. Well, here we go. I'm not very good at Minecraft parkour. I'm just gonna point that out here. We saw that when we failed our quest earlier, and honestly, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but we're doing okay. Oh, as soon as I say that, we fall. It's all right. Looks like there's the ladder over here. This is really well put together. I know I'm being timed, but this is really sweet. Okay. Hopefully we make it this time. Okay, we do. Very nice. Okay, slay 12 mobs to open the gate. All right. Okay, so we dropped the meteor on him. This looks incredible. Oh my god, the architecture. This is very well put together. I do like that it kind of almost guides you as to what to do. Like, okay, go to next, go to next. Because if I ran in here without any kind of instruction, I feel like I would be a little bit more lost than what I am. This looks so insane. And if we end up winning this dungeon, we complete our goal on the bottom right as well. So we've been needing to do that. That skeleton just almost broke my ankles. I thought he was going upwards. The area in which some of these spawn are still a little confusing to me, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Can I get... Okay, so I can't jump up here. Oh, I got stuck in a corner. That is not where I want to be. So I actually have to come down here, I think. Can I get this guy? I was thinking maybe I could get him from ranged. So anything that I've done up there didn't really count, I guess. So now that we're down here, these ones are counting. So there's 4, and then inside of there, Witherhead. I don't know what that is. I think Witherhead, I wonder if Witherhead's the person we saw on that quest, that dark figure that kind of ran through the sewers. If so, that's actually really scary. Oh man. Now we're doing this dungeon. I'm doing it fully uncut unless something crazy happens, but I don't foresee that happening. Can I do these real fast? I sure can. Oh no, I forgot to put my weapon back out. I keep doing that. I forget to put my weapon back out. Okay, so we're 12 out of 12 here to open the gate. Okay, so the gate is open. She leaves them to wither away. Okay. This is frightening. In like a good way. Okay, so we need to go up by the looks of it. And again, I'm trying to make sure I take these out because if we get a mythic item, I think that would be absolutely insane. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so these guys kind of hit a little hard. So I just got to make sure I'm a bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's take these guys out. I love this little bridge. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and heal. I think it's this one. Yep. Very nice. So we need to keep making our way through here. We're about 6 minutes in, which it looks like, according to our little tracker up there, Witherhead's next. Which excuse me? I'm very nervous about. Oh, oh, oh! Sir, thank you. That guy was lighting my stuff up right there. Oh, he's back. Oh, there's a chest. How do I... Oh my gosh! I want to go get that chest over there, but the dude just keeps hyper spawning over there. See, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Let's go on over to the other side, because I have other mobs over there too. So let's go ahead and make our way. Nothing of note here. It doesn't look like the mobs that I killed there are respawning, so that's good. I drop my meteor on that guy, see if I can. Okay, so it went that way for some reason. Okay, so I can't drop my meteor on this guy, so it looks like I have to auto attack. What if I do that? Okay, I can hit him with that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, he instantly respawns. So what is my task here? Because I killed both of them. I thought maybe I had to kill maybe both of them to progress, but maybe we just gotta keep going up, and I think that is what we do here. Yeah, because anytime I kill something, it goes down there, which I'm not entirely sure. Oh, the door's opening. I don't know which door is opening, but slay 10 mobs to open the exit. Okay. I definitely want to keep using that move more because it's actually incredibly powerful. The snake, yeah, and it slows them down. So like I'm silly not to use it. I really, like I said, I really got to change my keybinds to see what I'm comfortable with because I feel like I could be a lethal combo with the right stuff. Okay, so we're 9 out of 10 here. I'm gonna heal because we're about to open up, and we're still just taking just unnecessary damage. But that is 10 monsters. And if I had to guess, Witherhead is next, just based on this. So, very scared. Very, very scared. What does this say? Boss room, level 15. Okay. Guys, this may be the end of us. Let's do it. Oh, I have to click the button. I walked into the wall. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so scary. Witherhead, Black Plague of Ragni. This is insane. All right, we're just gonna go crazy on this thing. I feel like that's the only thing I can do. We're gonna slow him down. Oh, I teleported into him on accident. All right, slow him down some more. Hit him with some auto attacks. Luckily, I feel like the slow is really helpful. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm slowed. No, 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 no. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. Okay, he's dropping very quick, dropping very quick, dropping very quick. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, okay. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and potion up. Try to stay out of this stuff. Try to, nice. Witherhead is down. We did it. We did our first dungeon. Heck yeah. We got 250 points. Or XP from that. We got 816 XP, 16 emeralds, a rib, and a fragment. The objective's complete. What else did we get? Did we get anything else that is good? We got 2 more skill points, and we got a new quest, the Arachnid's Ascent. Okay. Guys, that was cool. I really liked that. And it puts us back out here, which is nice. So it looks like you can just keep running it, which is, if there's maybe certain drops or something you want out of this, or if you want to farm the fragments. It looks like we have 3 of them now. Let's see if there's anything good that we can go ahead and get from that. So let's see the price of a lot of the stuff here. So it looks like the powder is the only thing that costs 4 of them, maybe. Oh, and then okay, so the rib cage costs 2. Okay, so we have the fragments, which I don't remember what the fragments are for. We will figure that out. Oh, the fragments are for these. Okay, so we can buy the tier 3 upgrades. Very cool. Okay, so the fragments are for the powder and the tools. Wonderful. And then the ribs are for the different gears here. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this now, the skeletic, because that is the other thing I wanted to buy. So now we have not only, let's go ahead and take a look. Not only do we have the skeletic now, which honestly the stats on this is very nice. We also have the Witherhead's Talisman, which I feel like these 2 items together, very, very nice to have, very good upgrades, and I feel like it'll really help us out later on. And I really like the animation for it. I think it looks really, really nice. I'm gonna run over to these skeletons over here. I know they're really low level, but I want to see if there's any noticeable difference. Let's see. So this one does 22 average DPS, and the one that we had did 21, but it did have water damage, so it still might be a tiny bit better. Again, just because of the +4 int on it, but I feel like we could really make this one work if we do some of the powder on it, just based on what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Okay, so these things still die pretty quick, which is good. That guy had another key, so we have a lot of key runs, or sewer runs if we want to do them. So very, very cool. I like that first experience of the dungeon. I'm sure they get much harder, and honestly, that boss was tough. I'm not good with mechanics like that, so I'm happy for a first dungeon. That one's not completely just over-tuned, and I did go into it a little higher of a level. This one's a level 9. I went in as, I believe, a 12. So as a first experience, I will give that dungeon a 10 out of 10. I thought that was very awesome. And yeah, that was cool. So it looks like Gen Press again has more quests here. We will definitely, I'll leave this one up to you guys. Now with the extra fragments here, obviously there's a lot of you that don't like professions. I have come to that conclusion, which is completely fine. However, I do like them, right? So would you recommend either getting the powder, like focusing more on that, or the upgraded tiers on the gathering professions? Let me know what you guys think on that, because I mean, either way, I'm fine with it. It's just a matter of, you know, which one we end up picking. And then again, we have all of these. So these are all untradeable. So as you guys said, it does tell you that. So that's good to know. But I think for our first dungeon, this couldn't have went better. And I'm very happy with that. Now we do have more quests to do, but I don't know where to start on that, so I will leave that one to you guys as well. I don't necessarily think it matters which route we go, but this one actually is able to fast travel between Ragni and Deathless, which I think that one would be really nice. And I think it's really, really cool that it shows you kind of all of the rewards you get. Like this one, you can get a breathing helmet, treasure boots, and a gathering rod tier 1. So there's a lot of stuff we are still able to do, and a lot of stuff coming up. So I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think we should do next? I wanted to focus this episode on doing the dungeon. Once again, I think this was a 10 out of 10. I thought the dungeon was awesome for a beginner dungeon, just to kind of see what's going on. Now, I may do some of these again in the future. When I say these ones, I mean this specific one, just to kind of get some resources. But it'll be like kind of like a speed run, if anything, unless this is more of what you guys want to see. Now, we do also have 2 unused skill points and ability points. Let's go ahead and take care of those before the episode is out. Let's go ahead and scroll on down. So we can unlock our Sun Shower ability, which heal emits a strong light, damaging enemies nearby. The Arcane Transfer will damage nearby enemies when transferring 30% mana. Okay, so I still don't know what archetype I want to go. There's a lot of me that just wants to just do damage, so I don't know how much I want to do the heals. So I may go ahead and refund some of these at some point. But for the time being, there's still a lot of stuff we can do. It looks like we have some fire damage, some earth damage, and then over here we have the Riftwalker archetype, and then thunder damage. So with these powders, I feel like those will probably make us a lot more powerful. So I think you guys are going to tell me to do those. just a hunch, but I'm excited to see kind of what you guys think is the next route here. I don't think I want to get the next big ability on this yet, just because there are other ones here. It looks like we have Windsweeper, which looks awesome, to be honest with you. It'll add 1 winded to enemies you hit, and then it decays every 4 seconds. Then we also have Arcane Transfer. It'll add 13 mana to the mana bank for every aggressive enemy you hit. So I think this could be a really, really cool move here. I still like the idea of being a glass cannon with the Arcanist, but you know, the Riftwalker does seem like a more kind of balanced, from what you guys have been telling me. A lot of people are doing the a mix between kind of the Lightbender and the Riftwalker, but we still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to kind of figure out what we want to do. And again, we're not limited to this, so I think that's really, really great. We're able to kind of reset our points later on if that's something we don't want to do. So for now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably put some of these points into, let's see, probably the Riftwalker ability. This will give you more air. And then I'll go ahead and do Thunder as well. I don't know if it's good to just focus one of these or not, but having, at least for now, in my opinion, having both of them, I think that might be a good thing to do here, just so you're able to, you know, figure out which way we want to go, because I feel like we can't go wrong having these like Thunderstorm or Wind Slash, because when you use Teleport, slash through the air and deal damage to enemies, I think that's really awesome. So you kind of just fly through them. So when I fat finger my buttons, I can fly through them and still do damage. And then we have Thunderstorm, which is after you casting meteors, generate 3 lightning strikes that deal additional damage. I think this would also be insane. But for this, we do need, I did see it a minute ago, a Phantom, which is another move. Yeah, it's right here. So we have a lot of options here. Let me know what you guys think. Next on over here, we will go ahead and place the rest of our points into, so let's see, agility, we're not going to do that. We have defense, the intelligence, we could keep adding in there, that gives us more water. However, with thunder coming up, I might put us into some dexterity, some strength. I'm really understanding what you guys are saying about how all of them kind of have like their own way to like do things, and I think that's really nice as well. So it kind of gives you a reason to pick other stuff. So I'll go ahead and put this into, because agility gives you air damage. So with that, I'll go ahead and put these into agility. Now I don't know if I can, okay, so you can remove these. So if later on we're like, this build is chalked, we'll be able to fix this one as well. Let's see if I have any crates left over. I don't think I do, not this time around. So we will not be opening any crates. I lied. We have 2 crates. So we're going to go ahead and open a Wynncraft T2 crate. So we'll go ahead and cue that montage right now. Oh, we got some kebab skewers. Oh, we got the Fellowship Relic. That looks cool. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that does, but cool stuff. I'm happy with that. So we can actually go ahead and change our wardrobe if we want. Now, we haven't had much luck with anything that I think looks too good. I like the Zephyr Rain here. I think that looks pretty cool, but I don't know if we have enough gear to make it look cool, if that makes sense. Like, we have a lot of gear that it just doesn't fit on. So hopefully down the road we get those. But yeah, very neat. So without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think the dungeon was awesome. Let me know what you guys think. As always, if you're interested, join the Discord. We have a lot of great conversations in there. You know, a lot of people that play the game that kind of bounce ideas off of each other. We have some people talking about builds, and even if you just want to lurk, it's an all-around great time. And it's really nice interacting with you guys, both, you know, on Discord and in the comments. And I really do want to say how much I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. You know, whether you just, you know, watch the videos, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the case may be, you know, I do really appreciate each and every one of you for helping me get here. You know, doing this full time at some point would be just an absolute dream come true. And, you know, just with the amount the channel's grown just over the last week alone, again, I just want to say a huge thank you. I owe a lot to you guys, and you know, we're still kind of really far away from doing this full time, if that's ever a thing, but with every video we get just a little bit closer. And you know, not to get all sentimental on you guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. But guys, again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel out, really helps me out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.